Now, if you can master these two simple things here, you will be able to hit 3 woods, 5 woods, any fairway wood off the deck perfectly every single time. So, it's that simple, 2 things. So let's get into it. So I'm Jonathan Chan with JChownGolf. Let's dive right into it. So guys, let's get straight into it. Let's not waste any time. We all have busy lives. What have we got to do to be able to hit this properly off the deck? So 2 things, ball position in a good place. And next one, we've got to turn correctly in the backswing to be able to make sure we're striking that ball purely every single time. So first, ball position. What do you do wrong out there? You have that ball position so far forward for a club off the deck. So I see players all the time with their ball position just in the inside of their left foot. Now, what is that going to make you do? That's going to make you hit up on the golf ball. So the more forward that ball is in our stance, the more chance we're going to be able to hit a little bit up on the golf ball, because we'll be hitting the ball later on the swing arc. When you're later on the swing arc, that club is going up and around, diverging off. So ball position more forward, the more up you're going to potentially hit on the golf ball. That's what a lot of you do. You'll be there, ball position really far forward, almost like a driver position when you tee it really high with a driver, and then you do this. You blade it. You either blade it, you top it, you could even fat it as well. So what have we got to do straight away for that? Ball position more back. That's going to fix the problem pretty much almost instantly for most of you out there. That simple, ball position. So, saying I like for 5 wood or 3 wood, could be any of those 2. Fairway woods in general, have it in a 5-iron position. So, easy one to be able to predict there, whereas 5-iron, it's in between middle and left foot. So in that gap there, so as you can see, that ball position is right in between middle and left foot. So like we said, that ball position being more forward, you're going to be naturally hitting a little bit later on the swing arc, which means you'll be hitting it as you're traveling up. Further back, that means you're going to be hitting it now, because it's in a 5-iron position, a little bit down, because we need to hit down on these clubs. We're not sweeping them. If you're trying to sweep this and you get it slightly wrong, you hit a little bit too sweepy, that's no margin for error. You're going to top it, aren't you? So you need to hit a little bit down on it, not chopping down on it. We don't want to do it via our hands and our arms. Oh, great, you're being over the top. We just want it to be having in that a little bit easier of a ball position, because that's going to make it easier for you to hit it at the appropriate part of the swing arc. Straight away, boom. Didn't do anything different than that other swing, and I hit it better. So that'll fix most of you, like we said. What's the next one? So we need to master ball position. Now we need to master this right here, like we said, the backswing. So the backswing is incredibly important to how you hit these clubs. So again, what are you doing that's causing you to hit the ball terribly with this in your backswing? So I see players, whether they might have bad ball position or good ball position, they'll start to do this. They'll start to load way too much into their right side. They will move off the golf ball. They'll really laterally kind of shift away. They're trying to do that because that's their subconscious getting and presetting the weight back here in the right leg so they can help the ball up in the air, because these clubs look daunting when you're hitting it off the ground. They don't have much loft, so a lot of golfers are trying to sway back and then they stay back there to help the ball up in the air, leaning back on it as a result. We can't shift our weight that well doing that. We could shift our weight by really loading into that right side, but now we've got all this movement we have to do going back again. But you will most likely stay there, like I said, for your subconscious to try and help that ball up. You're not going to hit down on it one bit. You can have good ball position and still hit up. So what have we got to do? We have got to turn more centered as we go back in the backswing. So ball position in that good 5-iron spot. Now, when I'm turning here, you're going to see in this slow motion as I'm doing it, I'm staying right on top of myself here. I'm staying right on top. I'm not moving at all laterally, I'm staying on top. So that does not mean that my weight is staying even in these legs. That does not mean that my weight is on my left leg here. That means my pressure is shifting into a different part of my right foot. Instead of it going onto the outside of my right foot where you could see the inside lift up, it's now going into my right heel. If I'm turning and the pressure and weight's going into that right heel, it's going to open up my hips, turn them a little bit more, but more importantly for us, keep us centered. So now I don't have to do that much to shift forward to make myself hit ball than turf. Keep that turn centered. You can still get your weight into that right side, like we said, load it into the right heel, but make sure you're centered as you do it. Let's do a drill to train it properly. So quick break in the video here to talk about online lessons on SKILLEST. So right now, wintertime, perfect time to work on your golf swing ready for the season. And if you want to do that one-on-one with me, so just me and you working on your golf swing, you can certainly do that on SKILLEST. So online lessons, incredibly powerful way to learn and improve your golf swing. My opinion, the best way to work on it. So much so, I don't even offer in-person lessons anymore. YouTube, SKILLEST, that's all that is. So you can see here from the reviews I put up here, they certainly work. They certainly work. So if you want to do that, I've got any type of lesson option you want, single lesson, package of lessons, unlimited lessons. No excuse to get your game better for the winter time. So there'll be a link down in the description as well. Looking forward to working with you. Now the drill here, I've got a swing plate. So a swing plate with the extension pole attachment. Why I've got this is so if I move back and I start to move off the golf ball, you're gonna see how I'm gonna hit this stick. So what I want to do, I want to turn in my backswing and make sure that stick is not hitting me. I want to stay where I am, not fall back. This is also going to help you shift a little bit as well, because your body will not want to hit this. Super, super simple in essence here, but we know golf sounds simple, doesn't it? But it's not in reality. This is going to train that centered turn. So if I do one here, my only goal, not to hit this. Ball position in the good spot as well, 5-iron position. Hear that strike. That was really, really good. So if you can get the reps in with this, keeping that centered turn, and you get that ball position in the 5-iron spot, those are two things you need to master to be able to hit really good fairway woods off the deck. So, and if you want to pick up one of these, a swing plate, I've got a discount code, JChownGolf in lowercase, at checkout at swingplate.com. Put a link down in the description for it. Absolutely awesome training aid. You can use it for so much. You need it for this as well. So if you guys enjoyed the video, of course, click that like button. If you want more golf instruction just like this, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button too to be notified every time I put out a video. So, like we said, two things, only two, ball position, staying centered. You're gonna hit those woods way better off the deck.